Welcome to Vintage Variety. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing. I have a couple of different things that I've purchased from other YouTubers, and I definitely wanted to mention their channels. This first package came from Steven over at SUGARVISSIOM. If you guys aren't familiar with his channel, definitely go check it out. I will put a link down below. This also came from SUGARVISSIOM's channel, but this is from Marzena. Many of you may already know her as SUNSHINEAMBERZENA. And they have always done their auctions together, but Marzena now has her own channel. So definitely go check her out, support her, subscribe to her channel. She's a wonderful person. And I'm also going to put a link to that down below. But I'm going to get these opened up and I'm going to show these items to you guys so you can see what wonderful items both of these YouTube sellers have. I'm going to start with this one from Marzena. I have ordered some more items from her, and once I get those, I'll also do an unboxing with those items for you guys to see. But I'm going to get this opened up and show you this beautiful brooch. This brooch is sterling, and it's set with these beautiful garnets and also marcasite. I have a weakness for garnets because that was my daddy's birthstone. Now, this isn't marked, but Marzena tested it and it is sterling. And I think this is just absolutely gorgeous. This would also look beautiful worn on a chain. And this is something that I know that I will wear and that I will always treasure. Again, her channel is in the description box below this video. She does do auctions, so definitely go over, check her out, subscribe, and support her channel. Now let's get this package from Steven opened up. His channel is SUGARVISSIOM, and there is a link to it down below. I'm going to stop recording for a few minutes so I can get this cut open, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys. I have been subscribed to Steven since he first started on YouTube. I believe he left a comment on one of my videos, and I realized that he had a channel also, so I headed over there and subscribed to him, and I'm very glad that I did. He has a great eye for jewelry, and he has a lot of beautiful pieces. He also has an eBay store and sells some of his pieces on there. If you go to his channel, in the About section, I believe there is a link, so you can also go check out some of the items that he has on eBay. He also does auctions, so keep that in mind. If you're looking to add to your collection, that's a good way to do so. So it's all opened up, and I'm really excited to go through these pieces. I'm going to do this piece last because I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I had to do some research on it because it does have a mark that I didn't recognize. This first item was a gift from Steven. He usually includes a little something extra. This is a beautiful black enameled bracelet. It has clear glass cabochons and rhinestones set into it. Bangle bracelets are in style this year, as are cuff bracelets. And when I say bangle bracelets, all the different types of bangle bracelets, like the plastic ones, lucite, bakelite, all of those are in style also. I don't feel like this kind of bracelet ever really goes out of style. You can wear it by itself, or you can layer it with other pieces for different looks. I especially like this one because of the black enameling. There's just so many different ways that this could be worn. So thank you very much, Steven. I really appreciate this extra gift. I just love this next necklace. It is big and bold, and it has a very retro look to it. However, this necklace, it is probably vintage, but it's not quite that old. I really love the size of this. It's almost as big as my hand. And this is by a fashion designer known as Trina Turk. She designs clothing and jewelry. If you go to her website and look at some of the jewelry pieces she's done, you'll notice that most of her pieces are big and bold like this one. A lot of her inspiration for the designs of her clothing and jewelry comes from vintage pieces, and that's why this piece has that really retro look to it. This is going to be a really fun piece of jewelry to wear. Could not find any bright orange beads, but I just wanted to show you guys an example of how I would probably wear this necklace. It would also look great with some white beads or some lime green colored beads, or perhaps even some yellow beads. I would also wear this layered with some gold chains, just to give you guys a few ideas. Another necklace, this one is done in sterling and sponge coral. It kind of reminds me of a sun. I'm going to flip this around so you can see the marking on the back of this. It has the 925 mark for sterling, and there's another marking beside that I really can't seem to make out. If you guys recognize the marking, let me know in the comments. I will have to look at it under a loop. And the chain for this is also sterling, and there is the marking on the chain. So I chose this piece because I'm wanting to add some pieces like this to my personal collection. I don't have a lot of pieces that look really modernist or artisan, and I thought that this piece would be a perfect piece to add for that. I think this would look really pretty layered with some coral colored beads or even some sterling or silver tone chains. These are the same beads that I showed with the previous necklace. This is just what I had laying nearby. I would probably use a deeper orange color to layer with this, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how I would wear this, and I'm going to show you a couple more combinations with this same necklace. This is the same necklace layered with a couple of silver chains. One of them is quite heavy, and the other one, if I'm not mistaken, is a J. Crew. And the last combination that I'm going to show you guys is this one. This little necklace is more of a tribal style necklace. It's mainly just a fashion piece, but I really like this combination. This is the last piece that I wanted to show that I purchased from Stephen. And I wanted to show this last because I did have to do a little bit of detective work on this piece to figure out the maker of it. When Stephen showed this, he said that he couldn't really make out the mark on it. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to let you guys see the marking on this piece, and then I'm going to tell you what I found out by doing some research. This is a beautiful piece of jewelry. I do believe this to be vintage, mainly because it has this fold over clasp on it. Regardless, I chose this piece because I loved the way this is set. I love these turquoise colored cabochons along with the pearls, and I also like how it's put into this gold setting. A lot of times when I choose jewelry, I don't base it off of the designer, whether it's marked or not, or even how old it is. I always go off of buying what I like. And that's probably the best advice that I can give to anyone is buy what you like. Don't worry if it's worth a lot of money or if it's signed or who made it. So I'm going to flip this over. And here's the marking on this. You can see it's a J and a C, and they're kind of ran together, and then beneath it, it says China. The marking on this is for a company known as Jewelry Concepts, and they have been in business since 1985. Now, they probably market their own jewelry, but they also design jewelry for other companies and department stores, and on their website, they kind of stress that they search the world over for high quality materials. So I think that this is a very well-made piece of jewelry, and I do believe that it's vintage, most likely from when this company first started, perhaps in the mid-80s or on into the 1990s. If I'm wrong, guys, and you know better than me on this, let me know in the comments. I always appreciate any input, but after spending quite a few hours researching this trademark and the company behind it, this was the only thing that I could find, and this was the only company that when I went under the trademark search had the exact same lettering. I'm going to put this on the form so you can get a really good look at it. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous necklace, just a standalone piece by itself, it is a statement piece. But I would also like to see this piece paired with a couple of strands of pearls. I mentioned things that were in style for 2023, and pearls is another item that is going to really be in style this year. Because I showed different combinations and ways to wear the other necklaces, I wanted to show this necklace paired with pearls. I tried a few different combinations. I tried pairing this necklace with a single strand of short pearls, and that looked pretty good. I also tried pairing it with a single strand of long pearls, and I finally decided, you know what? This looks great with 2 strands of pearls, one long and one short. I think this is a beautiful pairing. I think that I will most likely wear this necklace paired this way. But I always welcome your opinion. Please let me know what you think of this in the comments, and I'll most likely be doing a short on the pairing of this necklace. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.